Hi, everyone. John Pojeta here with the PT Services Group. Hope you're doing well. Dan, welcome back. How are you?
I'm okay.
All righty.
Oh,
Well,
I'm doing good.
so good stuff. So, Dan, as you know, is our sales guru, and we are here to talk about the realities of assuming. And one of the things that comes up a lot for salespeople is there's a experience and time spent leads us to assume more because we have that tendency of saying, hey, I've seen this before, I know where this is going to go, etc. And one of the things that you've always been great at is driving down further, even when you get something on the surface from an answer standpoint, especially in a first appointment, because people aren't sure of you. They're going to be hesitant to give you a lot of information. One of the best questions you always use is, hey, can you tell me more about that, John? Or, hey, can you expand on that a little bit for me and take it a little deeper for me? So talk about the danger of assumptions, but it's a reality for all of us. And then how can you sort of drive through that to get to the depths and not just take a little nugget and run?
Yeah, sure. So there's a rule, and it goes like this: the problem the prospect brings you is never the real problem. The problem the prospect brings you is never the real problem. So let's pretend you're meeting in front of somebody and they say to you, hey, you know what? Our advisor comes in maybe once a year to talk to my employees, and I wish they'd come in more. What most people do in that instance is say, oh, well, let me tell you what we do. We
Mhm.
come in, every day for 8 hours and they go in all this stuff. And the buyer's sitting there and they get this glazed look over their face and they're thinking to themselves, what am I doing tonight? Oh, dentist appointment. Let me think about that a little more. And they're not listening. What you need to do is to start by saying, tell me more. Tell me more is an amazing statement. It gets them to start to open up. And once they've done that, then you could say, "Hey, give me an example of what you mean. Tell me what you've done to try to fix that." And ultimately where that may go is they don't have a really solid relationship with the current advisor. Now, that's interesting because that's not the problem they brought you.
Yep.
But through questions and through the statement, tell me more, it is where you end up. And if you do really good with this, here's what you'll start to hear. And I can't tell you how many times I've heard this. I'll ask them something and they will say, Dan, I'm about to tell you something no one else knows.
Hmm.
And then they share something from their heart about the situation. I just
Yep.
don't trust this person, or I don't like them, or you'll hear stuff like that. But it all
Yep.
starts with asking, not telling.
Yeah, and I think that goes back to the value of writing out some of those questions up front. But you rolled out 3 or 4 questions there that are standard ones that you use. And until you get good at using them and okay with it, it's okay to have them written down and go in and just keep driving deeper and deeper. So
Yeah,
good
so
stuff.
a good summary on that might be whatever problem they bring you, your goal is to try to find out what's causing that problem.
There you go. There you go.
Because once you find that, that's at a deeper level, and most people in sales never get to that level.
Yeah. Excellent. Good stuff. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow.